Kind of a big surprise last night at midnight. Justin Bieber dropped a new album called Swag. Now, nobody knew that there was going to be an album dropping, but we did know that he had gone to Iceland in April to record something in that studio there. And he's had all these cryptic posts, and maybe that was all part of marketing to keep us talking about him. His wife, Hailey Bieber, she was sharing one of the album's posters on her Instagram stories and fired back at online critics, writing, "Is it finally clocking to you effing losers?" I don't know what that even means, but that was her take. I guess she's fighting off people who are persistently whispering about their marital drama and his erratic behavior.
Who is this?
Hailey.
Oh, yeah.
That's who he's married to.
Oh, Hailey.
Mm-hmm. So the music last night that dropped from Swag, here's a little taste if you missed it earlier. It's got a definite soulful sound. That's what Bieber is going with. Now, they talk about 20 tracks, but there's some just quick little talkie tracks that's on it.
It's not a track.
Yeah, I wonder, it's not a song. I mean, I guess it's technically a track, but yeah, you often think when you hear, like Morgan Wallen, his new album's got, like 37 tracks? I don't see any talkie parts in it. It's all just music.
If you're going to do a track skit, you do one like Snoop did on his album. What you doing? Oh, I'm just going to get my nails done. He had a whole, his skits were funny, and they were a good minute long, and then it would go right into a banger. I am not dissing on Justin Bieber's ability to sing, but all of that sounds so overly produced, and I would like to hear that stripped down just slightly.
Okay. That would be your take if you were producing the album?
I think it'd sound better, but what do I know? I'm some dumbass from Lake Park. Write songs about mayo.
Well, I'm wondering if he's trying to send a message in some of the talkie parts that he did on this new CD Swag. He's got Drewski, which is a dude that you see popping up all over the place, and I guess he was probably just there hanging out with Bieber because he's on some of the tracks, and maybe some of these are a message to people. Here's one of the tracks on Bieber's new album called Soulful.
No, I said this album kind of sound, you got some soul on this album too. You kind of sound black on this, man. You played that last song, I said, damn, you got a little, hey, I'm telling you, you more than 2%. On this album right here, I can hear the soul.
Thank you.
Your soul is black.
Thank you.
Your skin white, but your soul black, Justin. I promise you, man.
Thank you.
Damn. You sure you don't want no black in my album?
Okay, so I think that whole track is all about just kind of establishing his credibility.
I think
with the black community.
That's a very good commentary on the soulfulness of the songs you played for us. Mm-hmm. They do have depth.
Yeah.
And, not all of his music has depth.
I'm going to go ahead and skip that track.
Okay, you're not doing soulful?
No, I'm not a big, if I'm listening to music, I don't like skits and sketches in the middle of them.
Here's another track that he has on here. This is Therapy, and maybe this is his own way of doing a little bit of therapy that you get to listen to. We've heard and seen a lot of interesting things on his Instagram here over the last year, so what's he got to say in this track?
Even sometimes when I know you're trolling and they don't even understand, they're like, oh my God, he's losing his mind. Yeah. And it's like, nah, I think he's just being a human being. He's enjoying social media like the rest of us. He's just doing it his own way.
Yeah. I think that's been a tough thing for me recently, is feeling like, I have had to go through a lot of my struggles as a human, as all of us do, really publicly. And so people are always asking if I'm okay. Yeah. And that starts to really weigh on me, Because
it's like when somebody keeps saying, why are you crying? Why are you crying? It's like, bitch, I'm not. But now I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it starts to make me feel like I'm the one with issues and everyone else is perfect.
Exactly. See, that's why I said I'm gonna be your counselor. I'm gonna tell you, you start smoking these Black and Milds with me, bro, you gonna feel way better. I just started doing this. I feel 10 times better. These wood tips, I swear to God, bro. Your voice may change, Justin, but I'm telling you one thing, it'll tune everything out.
Okay. There you
Yeah, I'm
go.
skipping that track too.
Well, what I think is interesting about that is he is trying to talk about his social media behavior, which a lot of people have called into question. And it just conveniently addresses a lot of those things. And it's a chance for him to speak to the audience about why he does what he does and about people asking him about, are you okay? Are you all right? And he doesn't really like that. And I think that's what he's kind of laying out to you.
I think it's okay, too, for some of these celebrities that are really big, take a little time off. Get out of the public eye. Back in the day, celebrities would have great albums. They'd give a couple interviews, and you wouldn't see them for a while until they did new interviews for their new album. I think when you give too much of the to the public, you start losing credibility. You start losing that, I don't know, that mystery.
I think the problem that has happened for Justin Bieber, he's got a record deal, and you have to crank out so many albums in such an amount of time. His last album was Justice in 2021. It's been 4 years. And so you talk about kind of removing yourself from the public eye, and what he does, he's not allowed to. He is signed by the man. He has to crank out some stuff, and he has to go promote that stuff. And so he's trying to deal with his own personal demons, has to do so publicly. And this is his way of doing it, I think, by throwing in these sidetracks on his new album.
If you take the time to get right in your head and come back and really address your public demons and do it the right way, I think it's a banger. I think it's amazing. He's too unhinged right now.
Yeah, well, I think he probably feels the way he does, but he's got a record label saying, dude, it's been 4 years. When do we get a new album? And he's already had to deal, as you talked about earlier, with trying to recoup the losses of canceling his last tour. He can't take any more financial hits.
No.
Sometimes you got to go to work. And I think that's kind of what you're seeing. He had to go to work, and this is the product.
He's tired, dog. He's spiritually
He's tired, and he's probably carrying whatever happened to him with Diddy. He's carrying whatever he feels about his marriage that he thinks he was arranged for him. He didn't have a childhood, if you think about that. It's weird. It's a weird thing we put him in.
It's hard to grow up as a 7-year-old in the public eye with all that pressure. People are not treating you like a 7-year-old. They're treating you like an adult. I mean, I know I make fun of JoJo Siwa, but if you really look into her story, I mean, she was, 7 on Dance Moms? She had no control. Her mom made her do that.
Yeah.
And now we get... Kim Carnes, terrible version.
Well, it's why they're a little messed up in the head.
Agreed.
And you got to give them a little grace for that because the pop machine did this to them.
Here's the thing. I'm also messed up in my head from my childhood, and I ain't got that money. So it might start to kind of wane on the, on the sympathy.